If you ask me some of the things that I've noticed, man, with some of these players in this daytime, what they struggle with, man, I'll say work, the work ethic, consistency, balance, and just the dedication to it, man. Oof. I think one of the biggest things, man, is as far as a young player, man, balance is something that I've seen. Well, also distractions as well, but balance is one of the things that I've seen, man, that they don't know how to really do. And I'm not saying that young kids got to be in here, young players got to be in the gym 24/7, man, because at the end of the day, they're still young. They can still, it's okay to still love the sport and, want to be great at it, but also, live, go out, have fun, go to the movies, go to the malls, things like that, man. But you got to have balance with it, If you know that this is something that you want to do, man, like I say, man, that the work has to be done before we can do anything else. The work should be done before we celebrate, man, or have fun, man, because at the end of the day, man, those times are still going to be here, But it's this basketball, man, it's only it's a small window. So when we telling kids, man, or coaching kids to, hey, man, I know you're young, but you gotta have some kind of balance, man, to where you're still working out, you're still putting in that work, man, and still having fun at the same time. And then work ethic, man, is a huge one, man, only because you can't just wake up and do this, man. Like, that's one of the hardest things to get them to understand. Like, 2 hours of practice is not enough time to actually be great at anything, whether you want to be a baseball player, soccer player, football player, bro, you have to work. You have to work on your craft. Have to. Me as a player, man, I had to work on my craft because at the end of the day, I was a point guard. All right, I wasn't a scoring point guard. I was just more so of a floor general, high IQ, extended coach on the court. So I had to, I had to work on my craft, man, especially ball handling, shooting, those things of that caliber, man, to be a solid point guard in that time. Like, I had a great shooter, I had a great big as well. So just to make sure they getting the ball. Dang, I missed that one. Yeah, getting the ball, man, I'm running the plays and being a floor general was key for me in my time of day. But now these guards here, man, they're way, like my guards, man, they are way better than me than I was in high school. They won't outwork me though, I still, now I'm missing now because I'm focusing on them. Nah, they really some good guards, man. Like, they and when I mean by good, as far as like, when I'm thinking about like skill-wise, the stuff that they do now, I wasn't even thinking about doing, I was just being real simple, real basic, man. But now the game, man, it's really different now. The shots, how you shoot the ball now, how you do layups, your Euro steps, all those good things, man, has come into play, man. The different rules of the game. But my guards, man, they're really solid. But when I do lace up in practice, man, it's nothing to give them, a little bit more of just coaching, But man, it's dedication as well, man. When players show more dedication and commitment to the game, they'll find that their work ethic and their balance, it'll start to also go into play as well. Because again, man, like if you want to be good at this thing, you gotta be dedicated to it. Like you gotta be committed to it. And it's gonna be up and downs, highs and lows of this game, because at the end of the day, man, winning and losing, nobody loves to lose, man. But in every loss, you gotta see the lesson in it. Like, what could you have done better to make that game win a better result, So man, being that, studying the game, outside of school, outside of practice, watching film, those things like that, man. That's what's gonna help you, also be great, man, being a full student of the game. Now some kids, bro, they just, they got it like that. Skill-wise, they got it like that, man. They don't have to put in too much work to shoot the ball. They will just naturally be able to shoot, But it's always room for improvement. Stephen Curry, man, LeBron James, KD, whoever your favorite NBA player, they still work on their game. Raul Owens, man, that's a professional overseas player. I have the opportunity to train him, man. He still works on his game. Because again, man, it's always somebody out there hungrier than you. You feel me?